Hi guys, quick one here for you. I'm doing this video more as a please don't do this rather than a teardown. Like many of you, I need a EPROM eraser for clearing out old EPROMs. It's easier to recycle them, and I had a rather nice RS one and it went bang when I turned it on and the ballast has gone. So I thought I would buy a new one and went for the one that would get here quickest on so I thought I would buy a new one and went for the one that would get here quickest on Amazon, and that may have been a mistake. So this is potentially a warning video. This is, to be blunt, a complete piece of garbage, and it's the most common one that's being sold on all of the sites at the moment. In fact, finding a decent one on any of the common sites that most people use was almost impossible. So, being the usual Chinese piece of equipment, we get a piece of garbage here that bears no resemblance to what we've actually got. This piece of toilet roll just says small UV device manual and refers to testing banknotes, stamps, painting, solidifying glue and film exposure. Nothing about the fact that this is an EPROM eraser. It comes with a depth adapter. Those of you that don't know about these are supplied with a lot of Chinese devices, and they're lovely safe devices because there's no shutters on them, and there's all sorts of interesting, curious ways that you can jam stuff into them, unlike the proper plugs. They're also unfused, and obviously the garbage American stroke Chinese plug is unfused as well. So if you have this plugged into your ring main like this, and this goes boom, then in theory you could be drawing up to 32 amps, maybe more, through this piece of spaghetti. So needless to say, I am not impressed with this. You probably got that impression, and I thought I would take it apart and have a look, and you can hear the build quality in this thing. It is just utter rubbish. So it has allegedly been used to clear some EPROMs. I need to blank check these and make sure they're any good. But we'll get these out. I feel that this is probably going to be getting some safety modifications. So as you can hear, it's really well assembled. We've got Dymo style labels on here. Lots of warning we shouldn't be exposing ourselves to this. I'm not quite sure how you're going to do it. So we've got a pop cover in here which doesn't actually appear to be removable. Well, there we go, we have our lamp. Let's have a look at that. Well, you're not going to be changing that. I don't know why we've even bothered with an inspection plate, because yeah, that's glued in there. I don't think this is going to get any better. So I don't know how to describe what the plastic is. I very much doubt there's any stamp anywhere. Looking at the general plastics on here, we can see that this is either a very cheaply made mould. You can see that there is all sorts of repair work. The initial machining work on that was really quite bad as well, and you can see that we've got a lot of damage from that UV lamp already. This has only run for about 10 minutes and you can see we've already got damage on there, so longevity of this I'm not feeling particularly great about. This is going to be utterly horrible. Yep, I thought so. So our drawer is held in by a partially threaded screw, and yeah, what a fine piece of work that is. I do wonder if I can use this tube to fix what has gone wrong with the other one. So the tube is covered in glue, so that's awesome. We have exposed wiring there, and then we have what I would imagine, that's not even removed. You can see how this is bending just while I try and do the screws. I should imagine this is going to be exactly the same lamp ballast that's featured in a lot of Big Clive's UV videos. So there's a diode bridge in there. It is all discrete. I do not see a IC in there anyway. So it's obviously a discrete lamp ballast of some point. some kind, but I can't take it out because it's epoxied in, and there's exposed mains down there as well. I don't know if you can see that. Look down there on the back. Do I need the other light on? Other light's not coming on. That helps if we turn it on. But yeah, down in there we've got exposed conductors, and there is no fusing in here at all. Our mains cable is purple and blue, and again this is all really quite bad in here. So yeah, I found the other thing that I found that was quite good is this. I don't actually know quite what that's supposed to do. Shut up. So use a timer. But yeah, there you go. If you're thinking of buying one of these, please don't. If you do insist on buying one, at the very least put a decent plug on it with a 3-amp fuse. And for God's sake, do not leave it unattended. I will be leaving feedback on this device because quite clearly there is no way this should be in use in the United Kingdom. The other thing that was nice about this was it arrived in a non-padded envelope. It was just one of those grey poly sort of envelopes, so you know, the fact that it even arrived in one piece is quite impressive. But yeah, this is a good example of why you don't buy this stuff. Anyway, hopefully it'll stop anyone else from buying another one. Take care, don't forget to like, hit the bell and subscribe. Take care.